Welcome back to Create a Life. Today we are going to set up our fitness part of our planner for the 21st through the 27th. We are going to start, I want to use this. I bought this, I haven't used this yet, but it'll actually go pretty well with what I have picked out. So what I wanted to do is put this along the sides. Let me turn my paper so I can get this somewhat straight. There we go. I want it lined up with that edge of that box. We will cut this on both sides. I hope you guys are doing really well. I've been kind of busy, I guess. Working, taking care of the yard, doing all that kind of being an adult stuff that we all hate so much. And I know some of you are going to say, hate is a bad word. So is work. They're both work's a four-letter word. Especially to me. This one may not be able to do the same thing, but we're going to get it as close as possible, and it'll be just fine. Hope you guys aren't working as hard as me, and you actually have time to spend with your family. Let me zoom this out just a tiny bit so I can make sure everything stays in focus. We are going to be using planner capes, FTB 141F. I like these to go with our set. And we are going to be using Live Love Posh Chic Summer. And that's a used page, but this is what the page looks like. And I thought those summer stripes would go really well with it, and that pink header. So let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to do. Tweezers, because they're a necessity when it comes to Live Love Posh. We all know this. You can't take off any of these stickers, and these ones stuck, I think, too well because, or were cut too deep, because you can actually rip the sticker or take up the whole page. So let me see if I can get the sticker off now that it ripped. There we go. And I want to put it right down here. There we go. Can't really tell where it was ripped off. There we go. Let's go out a little more. There we go. I want to make sure everything stays in focus for you all. So, are you enjoying yourselves? Enjoying your week? I hope so. I've been kind of busy at work, so I don't know if enjoying myself is a good terminology. I'm gonna put her right there. But it's been busy, which is nice. When things are busy, we all know time flies, right? You get through the day a little quicker. It seems like things go by a little faster. I like that little hat. There's a little pink one too. We're going to put on the opposite side because I really like them. That would be me in summer, wearing a little baseball cap. Haven't been doing much. My Jeep broke down. Still sitting at work because now everyone says, call your insurance company and have them tow it. Yes, I could do that. Okay. I did pay for that. I can have that done. It would be home. I wouldn't have to worry about it. Yeah, I could do all that. But the problem is my renewal is coming due. It is due August. And I'm afraid that if I have my Jeep towed home, it will raise the price dramatically. And I definitely don't want that because I have only allotted so much money for that. And I don't want it to go up horribly just because I had my Jeep towed home. And we all know, even though you pay for it, and it says, oh, don't worry about it, we'll tow it there. Yeah, they mark your account, and then when you get your bill and you go to renew, it's crazy expensive. That is the part about the whole situation that I am not so sure about. Look at that, I put the alcohol at the top. Like I'm a huge drinker, which I'm not. But in this situation where people are doing what this book is showing, they probably are drinking. Let's put some sunglasses in this corner. Look at this. This is looking so cute. Like I might actually want to use it. That was sarcastic, everyone. I do use all my spreads. I like this little cooler. We can probably fit it right there, and it's not going to interfere with everything I keep track of. Remember, this is the one I put a lot of information into. But it should be just fine so far. Anything else I want to put on here? I need something for this corner. Oh, here we go. Let's see if the hat will fit up here. There we go. Now we got all 3 hats in there. I really like these towels. Can we fit them? I want to fit them in here somewhere. We'll just work around it because I actually like that. Anything? Let's do this. Since we have one of the floaties on the other side, let's put this little floaty over here. There we go. Cute, simple. I will need a month, so let me grab my famous book I always use. And now I'm like, I would love to use it. Where's it at? Here it is, dated by Mojo Jojo Plans. I want a big July. I was like, I may not have one, but I just came across one. I was like, that's gonna suck if all I have is tiny ones. And no, I'm not they send anything in any special order. Okay. Now let's get the dates on here. And see how cute this actually turns out. There's Monday. I have a fly in my office. If you wonder what the buzzing is, it's annoying me so bad. This one is a little crooked. Let's see. It is Planner Kate. So chances are I could take it up. There we go. I just like them a little straight. Let's do Thursday. There we go. There's that one. Let's bring this one over. And we'll go Friday. Saturday. Sunday. And then over here, we're going to stick this week because I think it'll work out really well there. Okay, now the dates, the 21st through the 27th. Isn't that what I said? So Monday would be the 21st. Hold on, let me make sure. Yes. Tuesday is the 22nd. That is a huge fly. I just want y'all to know that is one of the biggest flies I've seen in my life. 23rd. If it flies by the camera, you guys will be able to see it. It's humongous. And it's not a horsefly. It's just a regular housefly. But it is huge. There's Friday. Saturday. Sunday. Okay. I like that a lot. So, you guys want to stay on here while I do all this tagging everything on here that I need to? So words to the wise, if you want to leave and not watch this long process, don't forget to like, subscribe, or follow, depending on what platform you're on. It really helps my channel. I would really greatly appreciate it. It helps the algorithm and everything. If you'd like to stay and hang around, that's great. I'm trying to build my channel, so if you watch or look at this, please subscribe to my channel. I have grown a lot this month, but I still have a really long way to go to reach my goal. So if you could do that for me, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I think I put all those on backwards or upside down, which I probably did. But hey, who cares? Right? I think they're supposed to go this way. But like I said, like, subscribe, share my channel if you know people that might actually enjoy watching me. I have my budget planning stuff too besides this, which you guys will see me start to film again on Monday. I could not get to the bank on time on Saturday to get cash out, so I will be doing that on Monday instead. Next is our little heart guy. But I enjoy the fact you guys come back to see me. And I enjoy you guys watching. Comment. I am getting a new planner ready to possibly keep track of all this stuff in. Not sure how I'm gonna like it, but we'll see. We'll start it in August and see how I like it. And if I don't, I can always come back to using all the Scrappy Wife stuff, which is what I do now, in a Happy Planner layout. So it's not like I lost anything. I will still be able to do all the same stuff I do now. I love these little aerobic hearts. They are so cute. But if you've hung out this long, I greatly appreciate it. If you hang around, that's cool. You're just going to see me putting down a bunch of different stickers onto the page. I will talk to you guys. My one dog had its shots last Sunday. They went really well for my little dog. I was kind of scared because he's normally really, really good when I take him to Petco. But just before him was a little dog, and that little dog was muzzled because that little dog likes to bite people. And of course, as soon as they tried to come near him, the other dog, it started growling and barking and like trying to eat the poor people. So I had to take my dog outside because I was like, that's not the way I want my dog to react here. Gizmo is his name, and he's never done that. He loves going to the vet there. Never had a problem with him there. It's funny because no one can approach him on the outside, like when I take him for a walk and stuff, because he tries to act like he's going to eat everyone, which he's not, but they don't know that, which I find hilarious that my dog is such a bully, because he's so tiny that somebody could step on him. It just cracks me up that he acts so mean. So let's see, how many do I have left? I'm seeing if I can do every other one all the way down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're going to do body battery here. I keep track of a lot of stuff in this fitness. And I will tell you, I get behind on like the daily one. But I do fill in this fitness one 100%. It happens to be because this is one of my major goals, is to lose weight and get in better shape. So maybe that's why I track this one a lot better. And I visit it and put my information in it every single day. Unlike the other stuff, sometimes I have to play catch up with it. But I actually really like it. And by the way, Scrappy Wife, if you're listening, I actually really like this layout for this. It actually has more spaces than I need, more lines, but I really do like the layout. So thank you for coming up with this one. Oh, now I have stress, which, you know, everybody's stress should be at like 1,000 million. Oh, I'm hoping I have some more stress in here. Let's see. If I don't, I'm going to have to pull some. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hold on, we're trying to see if we have any more that are already cut up that I printed. If not, I'm going to have to go into my big binder and grab another sheet out. Let's see. Which one will it be? Not that one. Let's see, are my icons in here? Pills, shower. Snacks. Okay, if I don't have any more stress ones, I'm gonna be really, okay, hold on. I got to that side. I'm like, I know I normally keep like 2 sheets printed. So here's another one. But I do need to print some more because I am running out. So let's, then we have stress. We'll try and use these 3 up that are on here. Stress. 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 I need 2 more. There's 1. And here's 2. Okay. Then we have 1, 2, 3 steps, distance, and calories. Here's our little steps one that I have the same problem with her stickers lately, and I used to never have this problem. So we're gonna go steps. That hers are not cut right. Or at least, oh, I forgot a stress. Okay. let's grab another stress. Good thing I found it now, because I get really mad when I put the stuff away and then I find it and I'm like, ah, why was that not on there? Get a little feet. I love these little tennis shoes. They're so cute. I mean, you could use them for running, walking, anything like that. But I use them for my steps. I also have little feet that I use sometimes for steps. Just all kinds of different things. You got to change it up once in a while to keep your interest. So steps. And then let's do distance. Distance. Everything I track, I try and do it around my decoration, which doesn't matter. Distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Steps and distance. Let's come over here. Distance. 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 And now the final one, which is calories. Let's see if we can get them off. I have a hard time with these. 1, 2. You would think she has the same Cricut I have. 3. I had this problem when I first started cutting on my Cricut, and then I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I found the perfect setting now, so I don't have the problem anymore. It doesn't like cut through both the backing and the sticker anymore. There we go. We now have 7. Calories, I like to be almost standalone-ish. But this one I'm not going to be able to do that. I'll have to put it up higher because my overall calories for the day is what I look at the most. Because I keep track of my calorie intake in another app, and then it lets me know 3,500 calories is a pound, by the way. So that's how I can keep track of how my weight loss is going. And I do that every single week, which reminds me, we got to get our weight loss pink sticker because every Sunday I weigh myself at the same time so that I can get an accurate measurement of how much weight I lost. Now, my goal every month is 5 pounds. So far, this month, I'm a little ahead of that. Not a bad thing, I don't think, but I am. But it also has to do with I started closing the store and stuff, and it requires a lot more energy than I was spending just being a cashier. But there you go. There is our fitness layout, and I have extra lines for a reason, because if I go on a hike or I take the dogs for a walk, I add those in. But there is the setup for our fitness for July 21st through 27th. Thank you very much for joining me. Remember, like, subscribe, follow, share. I'd really, really, really appreciate that so I can grow my channel. And take care of you. Take care of your family. God bless you. And until next time,